The runners are making their way behind the starting stalls. Loading will be underway shortly. Loading's underway. Blind Beggar, the first one in. Loading steadily. Gisborne's gone into 3, and Dream Composer's gone into 5. Strong Power is in. So too Hyper Focus. And Bernardo O'Reilly's in. Loading steadily. Abel Kane coming forward. So too Ali's Dancer. True Gem's gone in. Another investment who's gone forward. Mark's Choice will be next. Mark's Choice is in. Tinto comes forward, goes in. Magical Spirit is out of line. Don't think there's too many left. Magical Spirit is in. Intrinsic Bond coming forward. True Mason yet to go. Chairman of the board is out of line. The other one is Faro de San Juan. Faro de San Juan comes in to stall 7. I think we're just waiting for one. Chairman of the board to stall 11. Walks forward. And goes in. That looks like it. Stall handlers clearing away. We're set to race. Oh, they're off over 6 furlongs for the mental health awareness handicap. Hyper Focus came out like a bullet to the near side. Abel Kane out well. So too with the white face. Swayze's up with the pace with Faro de San Juan. On the far side, Blind Beggar is away well with Ali's Dancer. Abel Kane tucks in behind them with Magical Spirit and True Gem. And centre pack is True Mason. Chairman of the board has settled towards the rear of the field. Also well back in the field is Dream Composer. Another investment's well back, and so too is Mark's Choice. Through the first 2.5 furlongs at pace. On the right-hand side, Blind Beggar, the blue and yellow with the noseband, the white face of Swayze. Hyper Focus under the near side rail, True Gem in the black and white. Ali's Dancer poised behind them in the red and white colours there, followed by Gisborne in the purple. Trying to make down Faro de San Juan in black and yellow is next from Magical Spirit and Abel Kane and True Mason, and that's followed by Dream Composer, but the leaders are inside the 2. Blind Beggar still there, tackled by Ali's Dancer. Kept going is Swayze, Faro de San Juan, and over on the far side, Gisborne. Ali's Dancer is powered to the front. Inside the furlong, Ali's Dancer. Blind Beggar tries to battle back. Faro de San Juan's trying to run on behind them. Followed through by Swayze, but inside the final half, Ali's Dancer is away and gone, and will go on to score for Kevin Ryan and Neil Callan. Blind Beggar for second. Faro de San Juan finished third. Gisborne came home fourth.
He can run to good effect here again today, but both her wins have come over in England, obviously on softer conditions. And as I mentioned before, she'll have liked any of the rain that has fallen. But yeah, it'd be great for her to get her head in front.
Circus Act, only a 4-year-old. She's been over the RAC as well with Hereford and Doncaster last 2 starts. Only a 4-year-old.
Yeah, Gavin Broder on board. He's taken £5 off and has a nice racing weight, obviously, with that 4-year-old's allowance as well. I was actually impressed with the way she won and the manner in which she won at Hereford, and went down fighting at Doncaster as well. But she made the running actually on both occasions, and she'll definitely be prominent on 2 to 4 today again, I would imagine.
Okay, gone post time for the 4th race of the afternoon, and half an hour away for the feature, the £50,000 Randux Ulster National. They're still some way from the tip, but they are making their way forward. So it's 3:25.
Bella Bliss is another one we could give a mention to. Has actually run well on plenty of occasions around here. Tends to get the last flight of hurls wrong here at Downpatrick, but hasn't completed on her last 2 starts. She carries top weight. She'll be hoping to get round safely here today.
Set to go. Here we go.
Walking forward. And they're off. Park Hind, the first to show, in company with Circus Act. And then comes in 3rd place Bella Bliss, Parvos and Soldaro, Glen Natara. Then comes Mamie's Magic, return to base. And then Queenie Newell and Harvest Bow. Over the first, they stream. And Park Hind goes on to in 2nd Circus Act, and then in 3rd is Bella Bliss, and Soldaro races in 4th. In 5th place is Glen Natara. Then comes Parvus, now settled mid-division, just in front of Mamie's Magic, and return to base, Queenie Newell, and then comes Harvest Bow. So all runners bar Parvus keeping out, but Park Hind, Circus Act, Bella Bliss and Soldaro, the leading quartet, the highest point of the track for their first time. Park Hind goes on by 3 or 4 lengths. The Circus Act, Soldaro and Bella Bliss disputing 3rd place. Glen Natara is gone there, and horse and rider on the deck. Slowly, Paddy O'Hanlon just trying to get to his knees. But our leader, Park Hind, the Circus Act, Bella Bliss, and then comes Soldaro. And then behind is Parvus, and then Queenie Newell. Return to base, Mamie's Magic, and Harvest Bow looking on. But Park Hind, chased down by Circus Act, Soldaro on the inside, Bella Bliss, the leading quartet, clear by 5 to Parvus, who's about 3 lengths clear to Queenie Newell. Return to base, Mamie's Magic, and then comes Harvest Bow weighted with as they continue the descent into the home straight. But Park Hind, 2 in 2nd place Circus Act, Soldaro, and then comes Bella Bliss. The hurdle that'll bring them up towards the winning post. Glen Natara's got to its feet. Park Hind, Circus Act, Bella Bliss, stand side, Soldaro, and then comes behind Soldaro, Parvus, Queenie Newell, judged the best turned out, and then return to base, Mamie's Magic. So up in front of the judge, and still with the lead is Park Hind. 2 in 2nd place is Circus Act and Soldaro, Bella Bliss, but Conor Maxwell on board Park Hind in the colours of Stephen O'Connor, MSH. 2 in 2nd is Circus Act and Gavin Bruder, and then in 3rd Soldaro, Sean Flanagan, Bella Bliss, Cheltenham Festival winning jockey Brian Hayes, just in front of Parvus, likewise Michael O'Sullivan, then Queenie Newell and Luke Dempsey, and return to base Aidan Kelly, also breaking his Cheltenham duck this season, Mamie's Magic, JJ Slevin, and Harvest Bow and Keith Donoghue, another victorious at this year's festival. But Park Hind leads the field down through the starting point. 2 in 2nd place is Circus Act, and then comes Soldaro on the inside of racing Bella Bliss in 4th, Parvus, Queenie Newell, return to base, Mamie's Magic, and then Harvest Bow just ever so slightly detached. But Park Hind enjoying herself on the front end for trainer Ian Donoghue. 2 in 2nd place is Circus Act for representing James Nash. So Park Hind to Soldaro and Circus Act, they will be bypassing the next, and it's Park Hind to Circus Act and Soldaro, and then comes Bella Bliss and Parvus, return to base, now disputing with Queenie Newell, and then Mamie's Magic and just changing the reins out the back of Harvest Bow. But Park Hind, don't forget they're bypassing the next hurdle to Circus Act, Soldaro and Bella Bliss. Parvus Weighted Width in 5th. Then Return to Base in company with Queenie Newall. Mamie's Magic and Harvest Bow just not fully on the bridle. But it's Parkind, now challenged by Bella Bliss and Circus Act. And then in 4th place is Soldaro. And Parvus travelling comfortably in the hands of Michael O'Sullivan to Queenie Newall. Just off the bridle now is Return to Base. But Bella Bliss looming large in the wing mirrors of Parkind. 2 and 3rd is Soldaro. Circus Act and Parvus. Queenie Newall Return to Base. Mamie's Magic leaving behind Harvest Bow. 2 to jump. And Bella Bliss and Parkind. A neck the difference. Soldaro travels powerfully in 3rd. Then comes Circus Act and Parvus. Queenie Newall. Mamie's Magic staying on. And then Return to Base and Harvest Bow. Inside the final 3 furlongs in the Toll Bookmakers Mares Handicap Hurdle, and Bella Bliss challenged once again by Parkind, the long-time leader. Parvus on the inside, Soldaro still on the snaff. Then comes Circus Act. The handicappers happy on the run to the last, and it's Parvus, Soldaro, Circus Act, Bella Bliss, Parkind Return to Base sprouting wings, and at the wings of the final hurdle, and it's Parvus the red, white and blue, Soldaro the checks, then the spotted sleeve stand side of Circus Act, but Soldaro goes on. Soldaro by 3 parts of length of Parvus. Circus Act Return to Base leaving behind Queenie Newall, and then comes Mamie's Magic and Bella Bliss inside the final furlong, and Soldaro in the hands of Sean Flanagan. 2 in 2nd, Parvus. Return to Base is trying to lay a glove on the 2nd place horse, but neither of them are going to bypass Soldaro. Soldaro scores. Soldaro wins the Tolls Bookmakers Hurdle. Parvus Return to Base. Then comes Circus Act and Queenie Newall.
Yes, a winner for Sean Flanagan. Soldaro has won for Gavin Cromwell. Gavin's a busy afternoon, John Patrick, and this horse comes home in front from Parvus. Placed again for Michael Griffin. Michael Sullivan on board, claiming 5. We'll try and endeavour to bring you news on the horse we lost early. Glenn Tarrant, Paddy O'Hanlon, who fell at the first flight of hurdles, but then it's a 7-1 winner.
Yeah, it was a good performance by the winner. You can see Sean Flanagan was always quite confident. You can see as the races go on, they're tending to keep out a lot wider as well, away from the chopped up ground. But at this point in time, it looked like there was plenty under pressure. Parkind had cut out most of the running up the front, and you could see the distress signals were coming out there. Bella Bliss had kicked on from the front end, and Circus Act was running quite well on the outside at this stage. But in behind was Sean Flanagan. He still had a double handful. Creeping up the inside was Michael O'Sullivan and Parvus, and Return to Base on the inside has obviously run a cracker as well, and was nipping up the inside, going the shortest way around. Obviously Soldaro got in a little bit tight maybe to the last, but kicked on from here by Sean Flanagan, and Parvus was the only one on the inside to lay down a bit of a challenge, but I thought the winner has won cosily enough in the end, to be fair.
Return to Base getting 3rd for Gordon Elliott and Aidan Kelly. Circus Act back in 4th place, all the way down the far side, and Sean Flanagan, Weller by design, they've all ended up more towards the stand side rail again.
Yeah, they did end up more. I think, as I said, that with the racing that's going on, the ground's quite chopped up to the inside, so obviously some of the jockeys are opting to stay off the chewed up ground and maybe look for a little bit fresher conditions on the outside, but you can see it's testing enough conditions as well. They've obviously got plenty of rain, and the ground has changed from soft to soft, to yielding to soft, obviously, from declaration time. But this Soldaro was a good winner in Clonmel the last day, and Frank's the form a tip for Mac, who looks as if he'd plenty in hand actually coming down at the last flight of hurls. So Frank's that form and a good win on handicap debut.
Yep, and winning here off a mark of 104. Soldaro's won our 4th race of the afternoon. Let's tie up the full result with Rachel.
Thank you, Niall, and a double for Gavin Cromwell. Soldaro, he travelled really well, got a good toe into the race, and he's beaten Pavros into 2nd and Return to Base in 3rd. The SPs 7-1, 3-1 and 14-1. Sean Flanagan, the winning rider for the Tolls Bookmakers Mares Handicap Hurdle.
think I need one, Matt, as they come in again, a bit too lively maybe. Coming forward at pace, and the starter not content with that, so they'll have to go back and repeat the process. That was a case of a few of the runners coming in far too quickly, and they'll just have to draw the tape across once again and restart them. One quick turn, the tape's already just about across the track, so we're back in shape pretty quickly here. Meanwhile, the runners for this LK Bennett handicap chase will just take one more turn. They'll jump one on the side of the course and then head into the home straight. All told, they jump 13. So coming in again now. And this time they're off and racing, jumping away. And away nicely was Prince Aeschylus to the inside. Fast Buck coming forward as well as they take the first. And Carrageen Rock, the raider from Scotland, up with the pace as well. So settling down round the bend, we've got Fast Buck, Carrageen Rock and Prince Aeschylus leading narrowly from Dolos. And then Royal Margot on the outside of those. Excitations and Hatcher, the next pair. Black Jerry and favourite Frere Dame held up last of all as they come now to fence number 2. And the leaders safely over that with Fast Buck showing the way. Fast Buck from Carrageen Rock in second, and then Prince Aeschylus, Royal Margot and Dolos as they come to the third of their fences. Hatcher touchdown alongside Excitations next. He's been very patient early on Frere Dame. Harry Skelton sharing last place with Black Jerry to the rear. So roared on by the crowd again, a circuit to go in this LK Bennett handicap chase. They've jumped 3. They're on their way round to fences 4, 5, 6 and 7 on the downhill part of the track with Fast Buck leading under David Noonan. Carrageen Rock still in second place. Prince Aeschylus has gone the shortest way. Dolos and Royal Margot are towards the outside as they take the next of their fences. Excitations still next to Hatcher, and between those two is Frere Dame, and Black Jerry is the back marker quite clearly now. Leaders jumping really well here. Fast Buck is that leader under David Noonan, pink sleeves. Showing the way from Carrageen Rock and Dolos as Prince Aeschylus just eases back fourth now. Hatcher a bit closer, taking the next of their fences. Hatcher got in very close to that one though, it was a mistake. Royal Margot's with him on the outside. Then Excitations and Frere Dame still really patiently ridden ahead of Black Jerry at the back end of the field. And there, at the last over on the far side, Prince Aeschylus just jumped violently out to the left. But all that happening a fair way behind our leader and our clear leader now, Fast Buck. So Fast Buck has been jumping slickly, setting the pace here by some 4 lengths to Carrageen Rock in second, Dolos and Royal Margot next as they now come towards the 8th fence in the contest. There's just 6 more to take. Dolos still travelling well, as indeed is Royal Margot on the outside of them as they race now towards fence number 9. Fast Buck then still the leader. Well, he got in close there. That was a mistake from our leader, Fast Buck. Dolos and Royal Margot coming strongly. Carrageen Rock still right in behind those. Prince Aeschylus and Hatcher around the outside. Frere Dame picking off 1 or 2 at the back now. Pulled up quickly as Excitations. At the back end of the main group is Black Jerry taking the next fence. Back to how we were there with Fast Buck, the leader, as they begin now the turn for home. He jumped strongly, but Royal Margot's arrived, going even stronger on the outside. Meanwhile, look at Frere Dame going ever so well. The blue and white colours in behind, about to challenge, surely. Dolos and Hatcher on the outside, and Black Jerry going to be played late as well. Nothing coming from Carrageen Rock, and Prince Aeschylus well beaten as well. Royal Margot, the leader, at the second last, now being chased by 4 of them. Hatcher, Frere Dame, Black Jerry coming through. Dolos there with a chance as well. All change approaching the final fence as now Frere Dame and Black Jerry go on in the air together. They touch down with Black Jerry just nosing on from Frere Dame. Black Jerry, Frere Dame, Hatcher plugging on into third place. It is Black Jerry back to winning ways in the hands of Niall Houlihan. Black Jerry eventually pulled 5 clear as Frere Dame was all out to try and hold second place. Hatcher finished alongside him. That was close for minor money.